Good morning. This is the third and final layer of paint that I'm putting on my river scene from Mino, Gifu, Japan. I decided that I needed the sky to be a little bit more dynamic. It was looking a little bit too like one tone, so I brightened it up on the left where it would be coming, the sun would be coming from behind that mountain, and up on the very top I started to darken it because this is sunset time, so it will naturally be darker on the top of the sky, and I think that just really added some nice dynamic to the sky that it was missing. So after I put in all of my layers, I'm going to go back over with a larger fluffy brush to kind of just blend it all together. I'm also using the fluffy brush so I can kind of circle it and fluff it around those clouds so that the edges don't look quite so stark. But I want the edges to be stark along the mountains, and so I go in with a very small detail brush to line it to make those nice and crisp. Next on my agenda was to darken up those river shadows. I wanted to make sure all the shadows underneath the rocks were nice and rounded and a little bit deeper than they used to be. I'm also going to go in and add just some shadows with no rocks on top of them, because when you're looking at the riverbed, you would see some rocks that were near the surface, but not quite. So you want to be able to see like shadows of rocks underneath the water. And after that, all that was left was to add more shadows and then highlights to the actual river rock. So I'm going along wherever it seems too light and adding some drop shadows, and then going back over with a fluffier brush and blending those in a little bit so they're not too harsh. And then I'm going to go back and do the same thing with the highlights, where I'll add a touch of light whenever I think a rock needs it, just all over, and then I'll head in back afterwards and blend it out. I really enjoyed working on this painting. It brought back so many great memories from that trip. This is the city where we stopped to celebrate our wedding anniversary, and I couldn't have asked for a more beautiful location. If you like this painting as much as I did, feel free to check out my Etsy page. I have a link in the description of my YouTube channel. I'm currently just selling originals, but if you'd like to buy prints, maybe I'll add those. Let me know. I hope you have a lovely day, and thank you again for watching.